Well, this is different, isn't it, Ben? What that programme now? Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
Pimping as steel plates, grey. These panels are to go either side of a door where kids have kicked windows through.
Good morning. It's not a better day today. It's actually light for the first time. First team loaded up. Ben and Jamie. They're just on the way. Manchester, hopefully get that boxed off today. I hope the wagon that were in the way is moved. Then we'll get Karl and Baggy loaded up. They've got a concrete wagon coming soon, so they better get off soon. Jamie, have you got your IVs for site? Alright. Alright mate, nice one. Cheers. Yeah, so Baggy and Jamie just want a bit of timber for shuttering that we've got to do. We've got screws, Baggy. I think them pieces will do, you mean, mate? Yeah, definitely. You don't want out bigger than that, I don't think, anyhow. So that's both teams off now. Karl and Baggy have gone Sheffield, Jamie and Ben over to Manchester. I'm just gonna get kettle on, make a brew. I've got quite a few jobs to sort out and quote. That's because I was on site most of last week. I ain't had a chance yet, so I'm going to catch up for an hour. Then job starting tomorrow, I'm going to go see that. It's been quite a while. And then I've got a couple of other sites to see as well. So all in all, very busy today. So I'll leave it at that for now and I'll see you soon.
We're back over in Sheffield. We've got us concrete poured. The weather's been biblical, so we've just been getting cracked on and got it covered over. So we've poured all this concrete. We've got a slight shuttering on this side, sort of matching up there. It's about 100 mil, 80, 100 mil or so out at ground, just at this side, just to level it off. That one's just underground, but we've laser leveled it off. Yeah, so we're literally ready for a gate here. So we're off Low Ash Primary, I think it is, rest of this week, and then we'll be coming back here in a couple of weeks' time, starting up there, working his way around with fencing, and then the gate gets delivered next month. So yeah, we're all good to go, all boxed off, barriered in, covered over, so hopefully it's not too cold now and that sets nicely.
Last day at Romac Logistics today. Me and Jamie have come back just to finish off the last little bits. It's been quite the job, as you can see, all the Zamco's in. It's looking well. We've just come back just to finish a few bolts. Just had a quick count, roughly. It's about 170 metres of Amco, about 111 posts we've put in for the Amco, equals to about 444 bolts drilled. Holes drilled for roll bolts, but it's been a long slog, but it's looking well. Owners seem happy with it. All truck drivers are a little bit cautious because they don't want to damage new fence, so as you can see they've started parking with a decent sized gap between, because what were happening before, they were actually reversing that far back over grass, so we're knocking fence down. So as you can see, all our fresh new palisade bays are in, they're looking well. As you can see, as I said in previous videos, we didn't replace alt bays, we've just straightened a few up. So we've pulled all these back straight, redug the posts, sand and cement, mixed them in. You can see a couple of them are still a bit tweaked, but owners know about that and they were happy with us just tweaking them back. So we've saved them a few bob on palisade there. Like I say, it should be fine now because we've fit all this Amco, so that should save them from running at that fence at any point. So yeah, good job. I believe everyone's happy. It's been a long slog, but here we are. Should be done in the next hour or two. Job's a peach.
Doing that job there on the local school course, only about a mile away. So yeah, we'll get some footage once I get to school. So yeah, we're just on site at Low Ash here, so this is coming down here. The site manager didn't seem to remember. And this bit here, and then this bit here. and replacing with 2.4358. I'm sure he mentioned this bit when I quoted it, but he didn't seem to know yesterday. We'll see what happens. So we'll get this panel down unless we can get into it. So yeah, we've just had them out. We shall start what we do. We're going along here renewing this 358 mesh 2.4i up this run here, although look at the things on the gates. We'll just get on that now anyway, and then we're doing this sections here. But again, the gates are going to be a weak spot, but he's given us a fob and a key and everything to get in and out. So we're just going to put scrap here for now and then collect it tomorrow. So I thought I'd just call and get my tyre pressures checked, because the thing kept flashing up on my dash. Which I didn't know. I just said, we check tyre pressure, and the lad says, it's not going up, I think you've got a puncture. So luckily it didn't go flat on me. Good morning. Wednesday already. Flipping it, where's this week going already? Lads have just got off. Just got them loaded up one van. We're only going to Lowash Rank Corner. Back there doing this 358 there. They're just posting it at minute, and then the 6 panels on in one go. Ben's gone straight to Powder Quarters this morning. She doesn't live a million miles from it. He's picking a couple of jobs up. One a gate leave for another school. Me and Karl are going to do tomorrow, and the other job is for these railings up here at Lintway. But that might be a couple of van loads, so he's going to see what he can get on this morning and maybe go back for a rest tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'll probably call in at Lowash later. I've just got my eye on a local auction actually today. They've got a load of plant for sale, like diggers and stuff like that, fork trucks. If out comes up reasonable, I might have a bid, but it's a 2-day auction actually. Today's all like the diggers and stuff, and then tomorrow is like small plant, breakers and generators and still saw, stuff like that. So we could do with another still saw, but obviously you don't know what you're buying. But if they're cheap enough, I might bid on a couple. So we could do a spare still saw, maybe another breaker, something like that, and a generator. So I'll keep my eye on them, see how they get on.
We're on day 2 at Lowash Primary. Had a good day yesterday, just took all this out. There's fencing down here. Posted all that. We're day 2, we're just going down here, and then we've got this run to do. A little return here. Got main man Ben here, the finisher. Just finishing off these holes nice. There's a bit of tarmac edging. Cleaning up as we go. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get all this, we'll use the stretchy bar to space all those posts. Once everything's posted, we'll come with panels and bought all the panels on. It's freezing today.
Good morning, lovely day in paradise again. Wet and cold one again. Can't wait for this time of year to go and do one. We're sick of it now, aren't we, Karl?
Yeah, I'm here.
It is a mess and all, isn't it? What's that, Lily's chair, so she can watch you making stuff? What are you knocking up now?
I need a vinyl wrap these.
Oh yeah. He's got a little job at the school today where he's got to put them in some PVC doors.
Some windows outside of some doors.
Yeah, windows they're bolting in, so he's putting them in. But he's got a Lionel that we've got there to put them on. The lads have just gone back to Lowash. I think they've got a couple of posts to get in, and then they're going to start panelling today. So hopefully that should be finished today, probably tomorrow, will it? I would have thought.
Yeah, it's done tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow, and then we've got another gate, another school just to replace. It's been damaged by a biffer bin wagon, which is something to know. It's just a single leaf, and then we're going to clad it with some mesh. Our Paul's in office, so I'm just going to get on with my marketing. Seen him for a couple of weeks because we've been busy, so I'm just going to run through some stuff with him now, and then I've got a couple of jobs to shoot off and see in Bradford, so I'll see you later. So I've just pulled up at my first appointment today, BD7, Housing Association. You can see they're going to want gates on this, and it's an horrible slope, so it'll be fun. So I'll ring Bloke now and get him out and see what they're after. I'll see if I can get some footage whilst he's out. So there's two bits to this. I think we're having twin mesh 2 metre high. I want to come off of there, block this, because people are getting to these skips here and rifling through and tipping. So I want 4 metre double gates, but I'll have to put a bit of a thing on there. They can open out if need be. I'll measure it in a minute, and then there's 12 metres and an emergency single gate round the back. Did you say you need a single gate here too?
Yeah, we was hoping for that, yeah.
Alright, okay. Friday. Good morning, Airedale. Oh, good morning, YouTube even. It's not so bad at the minute. Lads have been and gone. They're finishing local school, Low Ash, and then they're going to do a gate leaf repair or replacement that we've had made and clad that. We've also had a blobber this morning, you know you are, won't say who. And also I think we've just done a deal on a new digger as well. It's a new digger. Yeah, so, and I think we've sold us little micro one actually. Not right, is it? Right, it's a. So yeah, moving up. Hopefully that'll get over the line. I've just emailed the guys now to say we're happy to go ahead with it. But it's got to come from Kent, fair old trek. So it's going to be 500 quid in delivery, which, you know, it's a full day for somebody on the truck, innit? You know, it's a fair old few miles, is that? So yeah, but it's a brand new machine, last year's model. We've got it pretty good price. It's a 1.7 model. It were either between that and a Bobcat 1.9, which were about 5 or 6k more expensive. So I've done a lot of research into them, and whilst the Bobcat would have been slightly better machine because it's a bit heavier, I think for what we use it for, the 1.7 Yamaha will be fine, and it's a zero swing as well, so for us it's perfect when we're tight up against stuff and stuff like that. Obviously it'll be able to use our pecker. You know, we've got augers, peckers, everything already, so I don't know why we've got a load of bloody clips in skip here. It will cost money. All I can see there is £2.50.
Well, this is different, isn't it, Ben?
Different.
We're now like,
Different skill.
what that programme now, Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
Pimping as steel plates, grey. I hope that's right, grey now. Looks really light on this camera, but it's meant to be anthracite. Because these are, I don't know if Mark said earlier, these panels are to go either side of a door where kids have kicked windows through. So 6mm stainless sheet, and now we're just vinyling them grey to match. So we'll get these two done both sides, and we'll check in when we're there. So we're down here now with me and Ben. These are the offending articles. These windows. Basically all these tamper bolts to take out around these edges. And we should, hopefully, be good to go. And we have it. Another job done. Little Jaden and Caden out coming through there. Solid stainless. Sorted.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Soon gone today, Friday afternoon already. So yeah, I don't know how much footage the lads have got today. Hopefully they've got some of the jobs that they've finished. Me myself, I've just had my head bedded really all day today, sorting some admin stuff out behind the scenes. I've not had much to film really, I'll be honest. I went to a school earlier, and it was hard to get footage. The head teacher were there, the site guy and everything. It was just hard to get footage while I was chatting. You can see that's the job what they're doing Monday. Tuesday there, there's a big gate as well. Could do with getting them out early today if they get chances. See what time they get back, but that's probably it for me today. Like I say, I've just got another hour or so in office, so no, good to see. So I shall call it here. If you like what we do, give us a thumbs up, comment down below, hype that new button, and we'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Thank you.